It's a brand new day. It's feeling like a magical morning. It's the Magic Morning Show.
And welcome back to Magic Mornings. Our next guests are here. They're two authors, two sisters hailing from Eritrea, Africa, and they're here to talk about their book, Become Courageous Abiba, which is a book about triumph, perseverance, and courage that their mother had to deal with in their life. And they're here to talk with us about it on Magic Mornings. Please welcome Nyla and Serena. Serena and Nyla.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Thank you
of
for
course.
coming on the show.
Yeah, you guys look beautiful.
Thank you, so do you.
Yes.
That's what I said.
He's a flirt too. So,
I see.
but yeah, let's talk about your book, Becoming Courageous Abiba. That is a true story about your mother and the things that she went through. Mm-hmm. Can you tell the audience a little bit about what inspired you guys to write that?
She's an amazing woman, and I'm not saying it just because she's my mother, but she's been through so much to raise her children and so much struggle, and she's my biggest motivation because the stuff that she's been through for us. And we decided to write the book to encourage other women, to inspire other women that may be going through the same struggle that she has been through. And also to kind of shine awareness to my country, because it's been a lot of struggle that's been happening in my country that a lot of people aren't aware of. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of teenagers like ourselves that's going through a lot of struggle. And the book includes about everything, about my mom, her life, you know, the struggle that we've been through to get out of the country as well as about other people that's going through the same struggle.
Now let's look at this. When you look at what women are going through in general, America kind of created a structure where women are protected, but outside of America, women go through a lot of things,
unfortunately,
just to become who they are today.
Yes.
Do you think there are better ways other countries can protect the female gender and making them live a more stressful life?
I would think so, and that's why we wrote the book, because a lot of people aren't really aware of what's really going on in our countries, and you know, the third world countries, and specifically Africa. The women go through so much, yet they're not really being seen as equal with the men, you know,
Right.
and it's still going on till this day.
Now, in the book, I know you talked about your mother went through abuse, and she was in an arranged marriage, which is pretty common in Africa, and that, you know, she was in prison, and she had a lot of things happen to her that most mothers could never even imagine. Now, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my brother was serving for the military. Basically, once you graduate high school, you go to the military camp. And he decided to escape one day because he hated it there. And so when he did, they came for my mother and my dad and asked for $60,000 at that time. Oh. And we just didn't have that kind of money to give them at that time. So they had took my mother and my dad to jail, to prison, basically. My mom, not long after they took her there, she had very severe pain in her hip. So they had let her out to go to get some medical treatments. At that time, we had arranged something for her to kind of escape home and go to Sudan. Where was my brother my brother was residing there too. So she kind of reunited with him, and then we arranged another escape from Sudan to Germany. And finally she made it to Germany. And thankfully, they found out what really is happening with her, which was cancer. And she's still getting treated for that right now.
But she's now safe?
Yes. She is. But at the time, she had to leave my brothers behind because it was so difficult to get all of them out at the same time. So they stayed another year after she had left, my 3 younger brothers, and then we worked on getting them out as well. But with them, it was a little more difficult because they are, for younger people, they make it very, very difficult to leave the country. And so they actually had to go through Egypt and then with the boat to Malta, from there to Italy, from there to Germany. It was a long journey, but thankfully they made it
You
safe.
made it, so we can call you the escape family.
I guess you can, yes.
This is the bishop of comedy.
Yeah.
You make light of every situation.
You have to, you
That's
have
pretty
to.
much a serious stuff, though.
Yes.
You know, this is, when you tell the stories, it looks like it's just a story.
Right.
Except you're going through it.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Then you know that 24 hours
That's
is a
when
lot
you
of
really
time.
know.
And to now think about a year, 2 years, you know,
Right.
Exactly.
this is for
lot of
your
emotions.
sister. How much effort do you think you guys are ready to push this book to reaching out the word, to passing the message
Yeah.
that you want people to get?
Bringing light to this.
How much effort we want to
Yeah,
put
well,
into it?
Yeah.
As much as we can, because it's very important that what's going on in my country needs to be exposed.
Right.
You know, because a lot of young people are dying. A lot of people in general are dying because they escape Eritrea and go to Sudan. And there's actually another group that kidnapped the young children
This place called Sinai,
in Sinai.
and there are
And-
people dying every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow.
And
Unfortunate.
and the worst part is they kidnap the kids and they ask them for ransom if they have family in Europe. And if the people can come up with the money, they pretty much take their organs,
Wow.
their kidneys, whatever.
And this is
And
currently happening
that's
today.
This is happening
yes,
today.
for the last
Wow.
For
10 years now.
A decade. Yeah.
Decade, yeah.
Oh. Wow.
And it's so unfortunate because no one is aware of those
Yeah.
things, you know. Even people from Eritrea that's been living here for a long time period of time, or actually was born outside Eritrea, they so oblivious to this situation. And we wrote the book because we thought maybe this was going to help us put awareness to this situation.
Yeah.
And you guys definitely are. I know a lot of the viewers are definitely going to be interested in learning more about what's going on and the unfortunate events that's happening there.
Yeah, that's what I mean with the power of social media.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Yes.
we're reaching out to people today. The message will be able to go around in a wild way for people to really see the hidden things, because some of us go through stuff and only
No
us
one
can
would
tell.
know.
Exactly.
So
Right.
thank you for coming out and
Yeah.
making this open.
Thank you for having us.
Open
Yes.
forum for people. And guys, the book is called Become Courageous, Abiba. This is a book for the mother, an autobiography for their mother about the struggles that she went through. And if you guys would like to contact these ladies and chat a little more, tell them how they can keep up with you guys.
Yeah,
And get the book as well.
You can follow us on Facebook, Become Courageous Abiba, for the book, and for our personal social media, it's Serena Zeray, just for Facebook or Instagram. Serena Zeray, spelled SEREENAZERAY. Thank
Wow.
you.
From the looks of it, you wouldn't be able to tell you guys have been through so much. You guys are just so beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely keep us updated on your story. And
will.
thank you guys so much for stopping
Thank
by.
you
It's
Thank
so
you for
much
having
fun.
us.
Yes, yes. And we'll be right back with more Magic Mornings after this.